Hey everybody, it's Eric with D&D Miniature and Board Games. So, after several years, we finally have Harry Potter Catch the Snitch. If you want to see what's inside this game, plus up close 360-degree views of all the miniatures in the Kickstarter, stay tuned. Alright, so you want to see what's inside. You know what? I want to see what's inside because I've heard things. People talked about this. They said the miniatures were smaller. They complained about how long it took to ship. You know what? It's Kickstarter, folks. It is what it is. Alright, so the first thing we have when we open it is the Catch the Snitch, a Wizard Sport board game, Harry Potter. So, let's see, we get your contents, you get 4 teams, you get the 4 balls, a quaffle, 2 bludgers, and the golden snitch. Gives you the object, the elements, preparing to play, outfield play, setup, kickoff, tactical cards, game sequence. Gives you some pictures to show how certain things happen and the way to do them. Keeper's kickoff, the snitch race, seeker's actions, slipstream cards, snitch cards. You get some optional rules, you get how you can build your team, and obviously credits. And then on the back they do give a quick reference, and if you're like us, you might make a copy of this for each player. Alright, so first out we get some tokens. They are front and back, and they are popping out very easily. I'm not even meaning to push these out, and they're actually falling right out. And we get the game board. Now, this is a 2-sided game board. I believe that was a stretch goal, but don't quote me on it. So, you have one side, and you have the other side. Now, you could also buy, I believe, a neoprene mat for this. I think it was like 25 or 30 pounds to buy it, or euro. Okay, so we're going to set the miniatures to the side for a minute. And let's pull these out. So these are the cards. And it has a spot for more cards here. It's a silicone pack. Please, throw those away or put them in a bag to use with other things to keep water absorbed. You do have your... Oh, these are rubber. That's nice. I'm used to these being more of a hard plastic, but these are rubberized. You get orange, you get purple, black, and a couple whites in here. Let's take a look at the dice. You get, 9 dice. Now, as usual, you guys are probably seeing close-ups of the 3 different sets of dice here. There are 9 dice in all. And I did get a add-on, so a little bit later you'll probably get to see that. Or, you know what? Let's just pull those over now. Because then if I remember to do the 360-degree views, I can do all the dice all at once. So this is the add-on. This is the Magic Dice set. So they're more of a translucent. You still get 9 dice. you get the orange, the purple, and the black. And I'm just going to stick those right in there so we know where they're at. You know what? Yeah, I know. You thought I was going to get the miniatures, but no. We're going to go through these cards. Got 3 packs of cards here. Gonna get them all out, get them separated into their perspective style of cards. Alright, so I'm not sure if these two are supposed to get mixed together, so we've made this mistake before. I'm not going to do it this time. We're going to quickly go through these. These are Ravenclaw cards. Just some examples. At the end of the curtain game sequence, if you have fewer tempo points than your rival, add a superior strategy card into your hand and gain 2 tempo. Hufflepuff, when a friendly player receives a stun token, you may remove up to 2 stun tokens from friendly players. If you do, assign 1 token to a different friendly player. Probably one of the things besides your team cards that make your characters different is that you get to use these with your team. Gryffindor, when one of your beaters finishes a move in a zone containing a friendly chaser, shift immediately and assign a something token to that chaser. I don't know the tokens yet. Listen, a lot of people always comment on the, hey, you learn the rules before you do an unboxing. I don't do it that way. I have not looked at the rules for this game, except for when I opened that rule book, because I want to be just as, interested in what I'm looking at as you are at home. Alright, well, let's see what one of the Slytherin cards are. If at the end of the current game sequence you have acquired at least 1 gold token, place an outclassed card in the rival's hand and gain 1 tempo. Then the rival must discard other tactical card. Slytherin. Perform a shift with one of your beaters to an adjacent zone that contains a bludger. Kind of reminds me of in the internship, or the interns, or the one where they're at Google and they're actually playing this on brooms. Alright, fans. Reroll up to, so you have Sirius, Severus Snape, Hermione Granger, and just fans. Okay. I wonder if you have to draw, you must have to draw this one. You make a goal to see which one it went in. The Golden Snitch. Oh, so this is how the Golden Snitch works. I assume, and I know what assume means. You don't have to remind me. Alright, so your team cards, when you're building your teams, you do have different players. I would assume you get to pick who you want to play on the team. And this doesn't even count some of the players that you're going to get in the stretch goals. And I've also got the star players too. Alright, so let's look at them. Now, some people were complaining about the size, that they were smaller than what had been portrayed. I don't know. That they look like 28 millimeters to me. Maybe 30. And in the end, who really cares? It's a game, folks. You might want to paint these up. You may not. In the end, though, that's just a game. And sometimes companies, they say they want to do a certain size, but they can't actually do it that size. Oop, looks like I have a broken one here. Okay. See if I can get it back together. If not, I will probably end up having to contact Knights Games and tell them that I've got a couple broken ones here. Even my Harry Potter looks like he's broken. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few broken ones here. It seems like it's all on one team. Do you think it was purposeful? I mean, it looks like Harry's broken off. I'll see later if I can fix those, though. I mean, not that big of a deal to me. If I can get them to glue back on. They're all pretty nice, though. You do have 4 different colors. You have yellow, red, green, and blue. And they're all kind of posy. That's one thing I'm seeing, is that I'm not really seeing any like duplicates in poses, even in the different colors. Oh, Slytherin's got a broken one. Okay, so I am now up to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 broken. 5 broken, 6 broken. I have 6 broken so far. Still, though, I'm going to get my super glue out in a little bit and see if I can glue some of these together. Try and do that before I do the 360s, because then you guys can actually see every one of the models. And I think that's important. Because it looks like they did some work on these and you should be able to appreciate the fact that there is, what, 7, 14, 21, 28, 29 miniatures, plus the, the balls and the golden snitch. So, I mean, you got what, 33 miniatures in just the base game. And yeah, 6 are broken off the stands, but I would have to tell you, I gotta question their design a little bit, but hey, I am not in a design team, so I'm not gonna sit here and say what they possibly did wrong. It was a little bit thin though, guys. Alright, so let's take a look at the star players, okay? This is the Catch the Stitch, the star players for the Harry Potter game. This is an expansion that you can get. Alright. So it looks like my star players made it in one piece. There are 8 of them in here. gotta say, the ones that made it in one piece, I like what I see. There's nothing spectacular, but there is a different miniature for every one. I haven't seen a duplicate, even in the different colors, and that's kind of nice. It's actually surprising. Okay, now. Aha. Okay. Let me make sure and find the English ones. The last set, which actually would have been the top of the pile. Alright. Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Ginny Weasley. Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe, and Gregory Goyle. I may pronounce them wrong, folks. I've watched the movies. I don't live by them. I haven't read the books. I know sacrilege. Cedric Diggory and Cho Chang. Is that about right? I'm sure some Harry Potter fan in the bottom will tell me that I pronounced something wrong. It's fine. I can deal with that. So we're going to put these ones with the actual cards for the teams right there. And so you could get Catch a Snitch World Cup. And I think this was basically, after you play, sometimes you can make the World Cup teams and play against each other. And there was also another set. I didn't get it. I can't remember what it was called. So you have expansions for the World Cup. National team cards, league rules, team building, after the match. And then a breakdown of the teams to the winner. That's not very bad. You could, if you had several people that had this, you could actually be playing it at a store or something and get down to the final winner of the world. Oh my god, there's a lot of cards. And there's this logo patch. Alright. Well, break into the World Cup cards. Because I know what you guys want. And that's fine. They're right over there. The stretch goal box. If I did the stretch goal box though right now, you guys might not stick around for the cards from the World Cup box. There are a lot of cards in here too. Wow. So I'm just going to quickly kind of go through them. This is the national team cards right here. And I think this is why there were probably those extra spots in the main box. You could be able to keep this in there if you wanted to. Alright, so we have flags. Spain, Japan, England, USA, Germany, Ireland, Bulgaria, Australia, Nordic, and France. And you have the doesn't look like the golden snitch cards from the regular one. You have national team with no names. Veteran players, though. Oh. Sorry. Still national team, though. I mean, it's just... Huh. So, you have these cards here. One's Heavy Rain, Excited Audience, Thundering Storm, hot weather, moment of clarity, sunny, thunderstorms, hot weather, Cornish pixies in the stands. Alright, so let's see here. So these are all cards for the national team. Looks like these would maybe be put in place of the cards when you have the team cards. Alright. Stretch goals? Stretch goals. The stretch goal box for the Golden Snitch. Catch the snitch, folks. Because it's a wizarding world. Alright. Get him out of here. Alright, let's get these the new cards out. And toss the silicone pack over there. Alright. So we have some hoop cards here. Ooh. Shiny. And some snitch cards. I like this. These I might have to sleeve so I don't get any fingerprints on them. Now in here you do get some new players and some spectators if I remember correctly. So let's get into the new players first. James Potter, McGalkin, Regulus Black, Draco Malfoy, Lockhart, Davies, Jones, Smith, Crumb, Victor Crumb, and Troy. So, 10 new playable characters. And you get some more of these for the different teams. Okay. Stick them up on top of there. Now, I believe that these are like spectator. If you have a couple of them in the stands, you can do different things with them or utilize them. This was part of the stretch goals. Stick those up there. Yeah, I know. Good for the miniatures. Alright. So, with the Kickstarter, you get plastic tokens. You get your goals. So, you know, put these on either side. And it, you know, gives you that little bit of 3D to it, okay? I'll be sitting at home going, really? So some of the tokens that you have do get replaced with some plastic tokens. You get some timers, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Now somehow these are all kind of stuck in here together. So we're just going to do that. Oh, there were two more over here. Because they get everywhere. Alright, these are your grayed out like spectator, audience characters. I don't know why I want to paint Hagrid. So there's 20 of them. You guys should be seeing 360-degree views of them all right now. They look pretty good. None of them have broken off their base. Hopefully for those of you who are getting your games at home and taking a look at them, hopefully you guys' teams are all in one piece. And if not, you've either reached out to get new figures, or you've just, gone ahead and got some super glue to see if you can put them together. Now at this point, I don't know if mine will go back together with super glue. I'm going to try it. And actually, you guys probably know better than I do by now, because if it did work, you already saw the 360-degree views of those miniatures that were broken. So we get, instead of the grayed out version, it is a golden snitch. And then you get your bludgeoners and your actual ball. And these are the extra characters that you get with the Kickstarter exclusives. There are 6, there are 10 extra characters here. Now folks, does the game play well? I don't know. Are the rules good? I don't know. But everything looks pretty good. Aside from the 6 that I have that are broken. Everything else looks okay though. So that is that's it. That is the Kickstarter version. That's the stretch goals. That's the, the World Cup box. That's the Star Players box. Catch the Snitch. Harry Potter, Wizarding Worlds. What? Night Games? Night Games. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If you did, hopefully you can get this in retail or for some astronomical price on eBay. As always, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia, and Dan Wolf Games in Griffin, Georgia. Game on, everybody.